One of the YouTubers that I follow is Gardening Out of the Box, and I want to try this fertilizer, this FPJ plant, no, fertilizing plant juice, I think that's what it stands for, that he makes from henbit. And I've got a lot of henbit on the land. We recently got our yard mowed, but I'm gonna come at some point and pick out here. It's starting to crop back up, so we're gonna try that. Okay, so it is time to move some plants, y'all. Okay, things are looking great in the greenhouse. Our new arrivals are looking pretty happy, I would say. I know this tree collard can't wait to get up out of here, though. Anything? What is that? Huh. Let's see. I'll get some neem oil spray on those. So today is transplant day. Let's look and see how things are doing. Our strawberries are looking happy. In their new beds. Is that a spider web? That looks like a spider web. Everything's looking happy. Collards are looking happy. We're going to put watermelon in this bed. Trying to figure out, is that standing water right there in that bed? Because we don't want that. Oh, yeah. Well, it's our cardboard. So our cardboard is being exposed, but that's okay. All right, well, it is time to load our plants in. Okay, so what we're going to do over here with these tree collards in this bed, we're going to do 4 watermelon. I've got 2 orange jellos, and I've got 2 sugar babies that we're going to put in. This next bed, we've got 3 watermelon. I think we've got a golden midget, a sugar baby, and a jubilee. Actually, I might do, no, I don't think I'm okay on the watermelon. In our row over there, our south-facing row, we'll have all our pepper plants. And some things aren't going to make it in there. This creeping thyme is what I want to use for ground cover in the food forest. So once I get to tilling in the food forest, we'll install that. But they can go here in the greenhouse. All right, we've got some more to haul in. Oh, so I really did forget about all of this roselle hibiscus. I do want some to go in the food forest, but we'll put them out here. I can always dig them up and transplant them where I want to go, where I want them to go. All right, so we've got all of these peppers that are going over there. So we'll get them situated. And we're just going to pop in hibiscus. Wow, what are you? What are you? Are you a collard? I think you are a collard. You are not labeled, but you are a collard. Tree collard, I'm sure. Yeah, my tree collards, I'm just going to pop those around too in places. Wow. All right. Oof. I've also got these rooted cuttings of lemon and lime basil and broadleaf thyme that I'm going to plug in different places as well. Now, one of the things that I did forget to do, that doesn't matter, is I want to add some blood meal and some bone meal to amend the soil. I bought my thermostat out here, and it's like 96 degrees in this greenhouse. So I'm just gonna sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's pretty breezy, so I think I'm just gonna do it by hand. Actually, I'm going to be more targeted with it. I'm going to do this in the individual holes because it's so, we got a nice breeze out here. I'm happy for it. So we'll get started with this first bed. Tiffany just texted me and said the beneficial nematodes have arrived. So that is great. So we are going to pop our watermelon in. Our sugar baby. No, this is a golden midget. Our golden midget right there. And this will also serve to remind me what's what and where. This is our orange jello. Oh, yo, I found the cap. Yes. There we go. So that one ought to work better. And you know what I forgot to do in that first hole was put in our amendments. So do there. The bone meal. And we'll just do a top dress on this one. There we go. And some organic plant food. Top dress. All right, orange jello. There you go. Oh, this cap. Why do you keep coming off? I twisted you on there. Okay. All right. Saw the bee in the water path. Top dress over here. It's like, why do you buy these things and not use them? So that is exactly what we're going to do. Oh, this is a golden midget. That's a golden midget down there. Man, I'm going to definitely need to know what I planted where. So I did bring my book to note down, but just for the record, that's a golden midget on that end, and 2 sugar babies, I believe. And I think this is a sugar baby, and this is a golden midget. And this is a sugar baby. Oh boy. All right, well, I hope you remember, girl. I hope you remember. My cups will tell me, though. Yes. All right. Bed number 2, we've got a sugar baby And we've got a golden midget and another sugar baby. Bed number 1, we've got a sugar baby and a golden midget and an orange yellow. That's how we do it. So it was 97 degrees. Over in this end, it's 92. It just raised up, but it dropped down to 91 when I lowered the sides down a little more. So I'm going to lower the other side. Oh yeah, these are ready. I mean, truth be told, everything's ready. Everything is ready. Okay, so plotted out our bed. This is going to be a jalapeno pepper bed. And then I think I'll throw in some roselle hibiscus over here too, because I've got so many of those plants. And the next one will be cayenne. Those are what I have the most of. So I'll continue to plot this out and then go in and then do all the fertilizing and digging, or amending the soil and digging. Whew, water break. Okay, this is more so for my own record keeping. I've plotted out based on the plants that I have left. So this entire bed is jalapeno. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jalapeno here. And over here, I think that's our last jalapeno. And then the rest are all cayenne. Over here, we've got 2 poblano and the rest 4 chile de arbol. And then here, we've got, we have 1, 2, 3 serrano in this L shape, 1 pepperoncini, and 1 Scotch bonnet. And that's going to be Pepper's row right there. I'll also plug in some more roselle hibiscus. I have, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. So that's 2 per bed. And then I also forgot, I've got these onion sets. These red onions are going in all the beds around the perimeter to help act as a bit of a deterrent. All right, time to get planting. Whew, that's a nice breeze. That is a nice breeze. Looks like our black widow spiders have woken up. I was foolish to think that evicting everything that I saw. So I've seen some big full-grown black widow spiders. I've seen 4, but they run out of my way, so that's fine. I'm just very careful where I place my hands, and I dig in the soil with my hori hori tool. I haven't read or seen anything that says that they are a garden friend. I mean, at least if they're gonna you know, be a risk to me. They ought to be doing some gardening work. So I'll look that up and see. But we've just about got everything in. We've got everything that we planned for. I still have some extras, meaning like, you know, you sow more seeds than you need. And I had really high germination rates. So I've got, for example, oh, I still got to put my onion sets in. But I've got some peppers here. That are extras that I'm probably just going to plug in. So I think I'll plug them in. Let's see. Our middle row is, ow, sorry, bumped into a dead vine that needs to leave here. But yeah, so our middle row here is pretty plant heavy with vining things. So we have our tomatoes, our cucumbers. We have one bean, it's tomatillo over there. I've also put in my strawberries. And I've been plugging in some herbs. That's what I want over there. Lots of peppers are over here. So I think we'll go, to our tree-collared watermelon artichoke row and put these in. Or I could, well, you know, now that I've got these 4-inch pots free, and no, we'll just plug them in. We'll plug them in and tell you what, I can always come and dig them up and put them in the food forest when I get that tilled. Because some of these, and unfortunately they're no longer labeled, but some of these are like really, really raring to go here. Like this one. So we are just gonna pop you in somewhere. And I've got some tomatoes as well. You know, I've got some space over here with these cucumbers, so I'm gonna pop it in over there, right here, right by these emitters here. I've also seen a lot of ant activity, so I'm glad that my beneficial nematodes have arrived. I'm gonna wait till the evening to come out and spray because they are photophobic. Is that what it is? They don't like sunlight. So, wow, a lot of these. All right. Just gonna pop our little volunteers in different places. We'll put you on the other side. How about that? Nice to get that breeze. Well, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 peppers over here. Let's pop you in here with some of the other peppers. Don't know what you are. That's going to throw off my map. That I don't know what that one is. Ow. Yeah. I got more onions that need to go in. I think I only did those couple beds of onions. Just popping them in. This also shows me that this water did not penetrate this soil very much. As I dig down, I see sand. It only did the top layer, so this could use a deeper penetration of water, that's for sure. Yeah, as soon as I get down in the soil a couple of inches, it's dry. So we're going to have to address that. I also need to put in some more roselle hibiscus. Did I put onions over here? I do not remember if I put onions over here, but we're gonna do it in here. Few onions in here. Oh, well, what are you? Huh. I don't know what you are. That's interesting. Alright, I've got more onion sets. I was supposed to get them in all the beds. I did not. I am tired. Everything needs a deeper soak. So it doesn't matter if it's pooling up on the top, this water. It's not really penetrating deep down. This is topsoil and compost mix with garden bed soil on top. It's drinking it down. So I'll show you guys what I mean. So I just watered this bed, but it's kind of dry still in there. It's kind of penetrating through finally, but it definitely takes a lot. Whew. That is it for today, y'all. I am tired. So we are packing it in. We got a lot done. We are fully planted out. Our pepper row, our trellis row of tomatoes, cucumbers, our tall guys over here in ground cover. So we got tree collards, we've got artichoke, and we've got roselle hibiscus, all which grow pretty tall. And we've got watermelon, just ground cover. These will all perk up. Just like our tree collards are really perked up after being planted whenever I planted them a few days ago. a couple days ago. Yeah. So they are standing proud and strong. The watermelon, they're vines, so they'll vine out. Over in here, I've popped in a few herbs with these tomatoes. Cucumbers are doing well. They look a little light to me, so I added some bone meal and some blood meal to them, so they ought to perk up and like that. I'm seeing a lot of ant activity in here. I don't know if you can zoom in. Yeah, there they are. So we're gonna, those beneficial nematodes should take care of this, because I have the formula that does address ants. I've got some ashwagandha that I'm gonna plug in somewhere. Our strawberries that we planted the other day are perking up. Again, our tomatoes were looking a little light, so I put in some blood meal and some bone meal. Hopefully that'll help address that. And also, as they get taller, I'm going to do a single stem on these. So I'm going to start taking off the suckers and these lower leaves down here just to keep things clean. So we'll have one kind of pruning day where we'll come in and just prune everything below there as they get a little taller. Our Oregon sugar pod peas are looking really well. Like I said, the strawberries are taking very well to their transplant. And all of our peppers that we just plugged in. We are officially planted out in the greenhouse. We've got some extras that I will put over here with all the other things that didn't get planted out, so that they can continue to get watered and taken care of. And we will probably plant these out in the food forest. Okay, my moringa needs some support. The wind has been winding, so we'll give these guys some water. See who I missed over here. Be a little gentle with our eucalyptus that had some pretty bad leaves. I trimmed it up and up potted it, and the other one's over in here doing well. And oh, here's the other one right here. So, who missed water? You look like you missed some water. There we go. All right, so these are things that are, these are plants and shrubs that are going out into the food forest. We've got tree collards over here. We have our moringa. We have a trifoliate orange, 2 of those. We've got our blueberries, our Chandler blueberries, which are starting to bud out. We've got goji berries and yeah, some more tree collards that are ready. More tree collards. So all of these things, the creeping thyme that's going to be our ground cover are going to go out in the food forest, and so can these extra. All of these roselle hibiscus. If I sold plants, I could have a nice little plant sale, but that is not the ministry. At least it is not this year. All right, so I have been in here. It has been in the 90s. I'm going to clean up, drink some water, get hydrated, and pop in those ashwagandha somewhere, and then get out of here. I am exhausted. Anyway, see you all next time. All right, this is a fully planted out greenhouse. On my way back to the house, driving through the food forest, and I just had to stop because seeing this tree that I thought was dead, this apple tree with more leaves on it than it's ever had in our care, because I gave it attention. I excavated around and mulched. Oh, this is so good to see. And this other apple that I wasn't sure if it was alive, the Leaning Tower of Applehood over here, also getting leaves. Yes. Wow. Okay. Nothing yet on, I think that's a sweet bay. Nothing yet on my sweet bay magnolias, but my 2 plums, let me run over here. Got some spider activity on this apple, but let me run over here because my 2 plums are also having leaves. And yes, this is great. This is really great. So I'm excited. I'm exhausted. I need a shower. So yeah, later.